Alright, so it's about 10:30 at night. We just got the milk processed. Actually, I hadn't finished the milk. We got it processed, got the hoses back on the milker. Got our pine shavings sitting here in a new box for our chicks coming in the morning. Folks are doing good. They're just chilling out. So we're gonna call it a night and hopefully get these chicks first thing in the morning. I was actually getting ready for work, and it's actually a little later. I was kind of surprised I haven't heard from the post office, and you can see it's raining here from these storms. But actually, I got the call from the post office, and because I was already dressed for work, I told Aiden, I said, well, if you can get the box ready from last night, just get the shavings in it and get the water done, I'll go get the chicks right quick. So we're running to get these Freedom Rangers. Like I said, we've never really had the Freedom Rangers, but really the whole purpose of these are, we've actually talked to several people who said that they have had chances of breeding these Freedom Rangers. So we're trying to find a way to have broilers without having to buy them. So I think this is going to be a good try. Again, just another trial. So we're going to see what happens. So let's go get these birds right quick and get them back home. We still got to actually have a whole other set of broilers that we still have to butcher for the year. Probably about 2 weeks. So we've got these going out to the net as soon as we get the other broilers out, and we're going to try to raise them to like a 6-month bird, which is crazy. But our goal is to see if we can just have a sustainable broiler from breed. Now it's a hybrid, so I don't know. We'll see what happens, but hey, it's worth a shot. Okay, so we got the new meat birds, the Freedom Rangers, which we're going to try to make a sustainable broiler done. It started flooding because, again, you know, we've been dealing with this hurricane. Come on, bud. We're going to move the cows. Come on, buddy. He's by himself because the other ones were a little too close to the calves, and we didn't want him close to the calves. Come on, bud. So we got to move him right quick, move the mamas, and get them to new fields. All right, so the storm blew the silage tarp, so as we move the bull, we get him over. But now we got to fix these silage tarps before we finish the projects and the chores. All right, that's fixed, so let's now move the cows. This is the first of the month, so we moved the cows, they're done. We're gonna get some basic H, which is this big 5-gallon bucket of basic H, and also some apple cider vinegar. Put it in the cows' water, so that way, again, we're just trying to make sure they're staying very healthy, very preventative during this season. We've had droughts and all of a sudden now crazy rains. We want to make sure that they are of the best health. Our 2 dairy girls are pretty much pregnant, so we want to make sure as they're milking, as they're pregnant, as one's still nursing, we want to make sure they're as healthy as they can be. That way we're not doing any kind of treatment. We're doing only organic treatment such as basic H and apple cider vinegar. Okay, so when you're treating your cows, always remember you don't want them in a paddock that has another water source. So we've given them the basic H. We have about 3 tablespoons, 4 tablespoons, maybe 1/4 cup into a 100-gallon waterer. Put some apple cider vinegar. We usually put about a cup and a half apple cider vinegar. You see it sudding up a little bit, that's okay. But this paddock is a paddock that has no other water source, has no creek access, has no water hole access. It is simply, they depend on this water bucket. So that's when we know we can treat them, when we move them to a place that has no other water source, no other ditch, no other creek, no other anything. That way they have to drink this water. Because they don't probably necessarily like the basic H and apple cider vinegar, but they drink it, and that's of course what keeps them healthy. People say, oh, I don't know if that's true. Allie has never been treated on farm, and she's been with us for 3.5, 4 years. Daddy-O has never been treated on farm. He's never been treated his whole life, I don't think. When we bought him, he was bought from a homestead. He's 4 years old. Elsa's been treated once because they were on, kind of like our sheep, they were on a very heavy preventative measure. And we finally have broke that cycle with her. And of course, none of these calves have been treated at all. So this works. If it's not, the rotational grazing is helping. Every aspect of what we do has purpose. We just thought we were done for the day.
Bulk, am I saying that right? Cooking.
So this is our chickens. What are we making?
Well, tonight we're having quesadillas, but tomorrow night we're having cheesy rice and chicken.
So just decide
So
to do
it's
it all
kind of
together?
like a casserole. Yeah, so I just put 3 in together, and I'm going to go ahead and break all the chicken down. This I'm fixing to season for the quesadillas. But then over here, I'm going to put the other chicken for the cheesy rice casserole, cheesy rice and chicken casserole. And then I've got the crock pot out because I'm gonna put all the bones and skin and stuff like that over there and make bone broth.
No waste.
And that broth will go in the cheesy chicken casserole too. So I'll be, probably not all of it, but I'll use some of it.
So we're doing more just salt and pepper. Is that what you're saying? Just so you don't have a certain flavor until you start flavoring it now?
Right. I just put salt and pepper on it, and then I'm gonna add like paprika and butter and some, probably a little bit of garlic when I make up the quesadillas. And then tomorrow it needs to be plain because I have a whole different recipe for the cheesy rice casserole.
Well, actually, we're actually putting the milker back together too. We always deep clean it just about every other week or every week. We clean it daily, but then we take it apart like we've seen in other videos. If you're interested in that, you can look at some other videos on it. But we got some new food grade hoses we bought off our Amazon. We'll actually link those in our cart too if you have this milker. These are our Cornish cross. The ones we're getting, and the ones that's out there right now that we actually have to butcher in the next few weeks are Cornish cross. That'll be our 3rd set of Cornish cross this year.
Yeah.
Is that not crazy? And then we're going to do the Freedom Rangers, and we may butcher some of those, but our goal really is to try to raise
those up. I mean, they will be egg production basically.
Hopefully.
But then they're chicks, and those chicks, some will be ours, and some I plan on selling like I do the other ones. So I don't think that's a very common breed around here.
Well, it's just really a broiler breed, but we're going to try to make them everybody said they had good
Yeah, it's possible.
laying.
So I mean, that's the goal.
The chicken's good.